of two candidates with Jess and Roxy.
We were engaged by a manager to find a data support consultant. The hiring manager ended up hiring one of our candidates, but had another opening for the same position, same team. He loved our first candidate so much. He said,
"Find me a clone."
"A clone, you say?" Roxy reached out to the first placement and asked if he had a referral that was exactly like him. And boy, did he. Turns out he was a clone. Or an identical twin brother, who had the same technical background, who ultimately got hired. Same manager, same team, same family, same egg, evidently.
Mirror, Mirror by Rob Lecky.
It all began with a meltdown.
My consultant left the building and broke the mirrors on 6 cars. He returned to his desk where he was later confronted about the mirrors.
"We know what you did."
"Wasn't me, but we caught you on the camera." They then proceeded to show him the security footage.
"Someone is always watching you."
The nightmare candidate.
It was an ordinary Tuesday. I was in the jobs meeting. I began to receive call after call, same number 9 times in 4 minutes. Then it stopped, and relief washed over me in an awesome wave. I returned to my desk after the meeting and opened up LinkedIn, only to find paragraphs of messages asking, paraphrasing without cursing, "Why are you not answering my calls?" Again, they stopped, sweet silence until, "Tyler, this guy's been calling and demanding you be fired." I explained the situation to ACS, who said with a smile,
"I'd be happy to take the call."
ACS returned and said,
"Don't worry, he won't be bothering you ever again."
2 months in as a recruiter, and that was the day I learned what DNU stood for in eRecruit.
The call is coming from inside MMI.
Dirty deeds.
Out of college, I was selling printing for Standard Register, a nationwide printing company. At first, I was given a crappy territory to start in upstate New York. I had an appointment I booked with a small hospital/rehab center in the middle of nowhere. Before the appointment, I needed to go to the bathroom. Bad. I was driving for miles. Finally, I see a beat-up old bar named Scooter's Pub. It was very long and narrow. When I walked in wearing a full suit, the country music literally stopped. It was straight up Dukes of Hazzard. I saw Roscoe and the boss hog counting money. As I walked past all of the locals, I went straight to the bathroom, which was labeled Cowboys. My deposit was more than their ability to take in, shall we say. The water started to flood out of the bathroom. First, I started walking out fast down the narrow bar, but then I heard one of them shout,
"Stop, city boy, snake the bowl."
I went into a sprint. It was a good thing I was a fit 190 at the time. I jumped into my car and drove straight back to civilization and skipped the meeting for my personal safety.
In the game of consultant roulette, you never know who you might get. If you're lucky like the big man Gene, you'll get the guy with tons of green. Or you could end up like Matt Ryan, whose guy's at home alone and crying.
After placing a young, intelligent guy from the Ukraine at Macy's, he later went on to become the 23rd richest guy in the world. My consultant was caught romancing himself at work to an adult DVD. I had to go with the manager to check his computer and review the adult videos with the female manager.
And that concludes our MMI Tales of Horror and Hilarity.
Until next time.